Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to try this again. We're back on the PS4. I did change the settings, so I'm hoping it works, but it's probably not going to. I'm just guessing. If it don't work, I'm going to switch over to OBS, the new account playthrough, and it'll just be like a 15 to 20 minute rain delay. I can't have that like ready to go because it'll chug my laptop and everything, so you would think I would have it ready to go and switch right over, but it'll probably take me 15 to 20 minutes to get that one going. We're probably going to see here in about 30 minutes or so if it's going to... I think if we can make it to 30 minutes, we're probably going to make it to an hour, but we'll see. It usually happens in the first 20 minutes or so. Oh, great. I'm getting a phone call. Hey, what up, Christian? How's it going? Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, never mind. It's just the school calling. Okay. I was wondering who was calling there. All right. So my plan today is to just show the world event real quick. Then open vault keys for the majority, and then maybe start on the Legends Reborn quest. I haven't done that yet. So that is my plans for the day. And if we get the stream don't want to work on the PS4, we're going to switch over to the computer, do the new account playthrough. That's my plan. I hope it works out. I'm having like a day already. Took kids to school. Went to the doctor for a follow-up appointment. And, yeah. Okay, I'm almost ready. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the subscriber-only thing. Let's just get going here. Alright, so this is the, like the mid-range team, I think, right? We got gargoyles. Somebody asked me, where do you get gargoyles? Well, they're Hall of Guardians. So you go to the underworld to get gargoyles. And you would just go to your map. It's a White Helm faction, so you can just click your button right here, your Crystara, whatever it's called. Go to the underworld. It should be right in the center of your map, so pretty close at least. And it's right here. So you just go here. You go to the portals. You hit this. Open portals. That's how you get Hall of Gargoyle. There's a really strong underworld troop. Let me get into the chat too here. Getting in the chat. If you got Guard's avatar, I think that's the best move to make. And we might hear me twice. Nope. Alright. Go on to live chat. Bang. So, the Halloween update should be coming soon. It didn't happen yesterday, so it should be coming next week, I would guess. Which kind of makes sense. There's enough days in between. Next Tuesday is the 25th. So they have a solid week to do that Halloween, whatever they're going to do, event. Last year it was the Soul Harvest. We got that, I can't remember the troop's name. It was like a legendary. And then we got like a weapon, right? Last year. But yeah, that's how you get gargoyles. So let's go do some quick world event. I'm just going to like run 1 or 2 battles. Jotnar is a mythic, so he's definitely higher points than Zephyros, who is the lowest amount of points. And we got the Guardian Hammer, Gargoyle, Guardian Pillar. Not perfect because this is White Helm allies, so you kind of either make yourself a priest class, so you can have all White Helm, or you can make yourself Geomancer, so you can start your gargoyles with half mana. So whatever way you want to do it, either priest or Geomancer. I had it Geomancer in the video. I switched it to priest because there was like a campaign task I had to do anyway, so switched it to priest for that. And here's the team code. I already showed it on the video, but if you want to copy it down real quick, PS4 problems here. But the thought behind this team, Gargoyle just hits really hard. He hits multiple enemies. We have 2 of them. Boom, boom. Guardian Hammer, yellow and brown for each White Helm ally. So Gargoyle will take the brown, Guardian Pillar will take the yellow. Then we have the Guardian Pillar, 8 yellow and 8 brown. Makes yellow for itself, makes brown for the Gargoyles. So 2 mana generators making brown for the Gargoyles, and, you know, the hammer and the pillar making yellow for the pillar. So, and the Guardian Hammer can clean up too. If you hit on 2 slot and you kill 3 of them, and then you have 1 left and your hammer's up, you can clean it up. So pretty good team, works good for this event. Gargoyles are always a good choice in my opinion. I like Gargoyle. He's really good. But let's get going here. Whoop. Gotta put my medals on. What do we have? Holy Medal, Holy Badge, okay. So I put a Medal of Seasons because Gargoyle boosts off attack, and that's your highest attack medal. Let's do a battle. How's it going, Elgin's Toy? How's it going, Christian? What's up, y'all? Okay, so see, if I had done Geomancer, both my Gargoyles would already have, and this would already have half mana. So that's the advantage of doing Geomancer. The advantage of doing Priest is you do more gem spawn with your weapon, but I don't know. I'd probably switch it back to Geomancer, honestly, because I'd rather have half mana on for all troops, all of my troops, than get a little bit more yellow and brown when I cast this weapon sometimes. I'm thinking to change. I'm gonna change it back to Geomancer. But here we shoot Gargoyle on 2. Unfortunately, they have some barriers there. Normally, we'd probably clear out 3 of them. We gotta knock their barrier off first. Let's get rid of him so he doesn't do it again. Probably should have cast the weapon on him. Let's hit that guy before he casts. Extra turns on yellow. Guardian Pillar. Gargoyle. Bang. But yeah, if you have a Guard's Avatar, definitely use that. I'm just showing this. Let's do one more battle with this one. Zephyros worth the least, remember. So Frostfire Troll's the way to go. That Explode Potion, Enchant Potion. We got green into brown here. We got a blue extra turn, though. Let's see what that does. Got the red extra turn up top. We got green into brown. So now we got our Gargoyle. Let's always cast that. Always cast on 2. That way you can do damage to 3 enemies. And we got this. Hit the enemy with the most durability left, which is 4. And we have our hammer. Clean it up. Gargoyles. Alright, let me show the Guard's Avatar team real quick, and then we'll move on to probably opening vault keys. We got the vault this weekend, so I never get around to, like, opening all my keys. I need to start doing that. I need to make that a priority. The last 3 or 4 or 5 vault events, I haven't, like, opened all my vault keys before the vault event. I feel like you should try to do that, especially if you're not at the end game where you have, like, a million of everything. If you still need stuff, you should definitely play out all your vault keys before the vault event. Maybe save like 1 or 2 in case there's a campaign and you just can't do the vault event for some reason, but you still have a bunch left too. I know, I can never get around to opening all of them. I don't know what's up with that. It's like something you really want. Like, it's the best thing in the game too, so you think you would do it. I don't know. I guess I've been doing vault for like however many years now, and like slowly it slowly wears off. I've seen people though, like on my Discord, like newer players where they're already like over this game. Like it didn't happen that fast for me, but they went like super hard and now they're like over the game already. I don't know. But I know like 1 or 2 people that they went really super hard and were asking for advice and, you know, giving me updates on their account and everything, and like doing really good and like grinding hard for like 3 months straight. Like, got really high level and got a bunch of cool stuff, and then some people are like that, though. They just want to go hard at a game for 3 months and be done with it and play something else. That ain't exactly this game. I accidentally did Gargoyle again. What's up, Drager? How's it going? What's going on over there in Switchland? Didn't mean to do this team again. I was too busy yapping. Take the brown, I guess. Gargoyle. Go on 2. Killed 3 of them. See if the hammer can clean it up. Yep. And I would have switched to Geomancer too, just by the way. Alright, let's show the other team. We got only Zephyros. So let's get rid of this team. Go base rarity. Go guards avatar. Whenever you can use it. Whenever, like, yellow, brown, red, white helm restrictions. Divine restriction, night restriction. Especially, I guess we can't use Sir Quentin Hadley, right? But, especially when you can also use Sir Quentin Hadley. Alright, what did I do for this team? I think Mercy, right? Mercy. What was the third troop I did? I do these videos at Monday at like 4 a.m., so... Hey, what up, Namastic Justicus? How's it going? Drager says, not much. Use triple Ironhawk on the weekend to get my verses up. Nice. Guards Avatar and Mercy. Was it Angry Mob? Alright, what weapon? I think we're still using the Guardian Hammer. What was the other troop? Guards Avatar, Labara, the Archdeva, Celestasia. Maybe Guardian Pillar? I can't remember. Definitely Mercy, I remember. Angry Mob, we already have like red and brown, you know? Oh, Solari. I think. Or was that on the, Yeah, I think it was. Just to hurry up and get up the Guard's Avatar. Just all mana generation for the Guard's Avatar. I think that's what I did. Divine. All white helm. This turns purple gems to yellow. This makes yellow and brown. A little bit of cleanup there, a little bit of cleanup there. I think that's what I did. Okay, we'll do priest class, so our hammer. Banner. We got 2 greens, we got 2 blues, we got 2 yellows. Definitely yellow. I think I went all yellow on this because I have like every single color and I didn't want to minus anything. Sometimes you do that. It's very rare, but sometimes you use like a double one color. Usually like a double, like one of these type are the best. The Maze Banner is always great if you can use it, which I pretty much could here. But I think I'm going to go the double yellow. Anyway, let's see how this team works today. Yo, Mike D! Triple Ironhawk, huh? I prefer the double Ironhawk, but hey. You can definitely do triple. I forget why triple's not as good. I feel like it doesn't do as much damage, even though there's 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? I forget why you don't use 3. Use 2. Because what are you not gonna have on your team, right? So you got Greed or Sister Superior. You got Dust Devil, and then you got 2 Ironhawks. So what did you take off your team to add on that 3rd Ironhawk? What'd you take off? Because you got empowered. You got 2 empowered troops that can cast right away. You know what I'm saying? And the Dust Devil does 5 damage anyway. The Ironhawk, all it's going to do, all you're going to do adding a 3rd Ironhawk is add 5 damage. Dust Devil does that, and it's empowered. So I think the meta is 2 Ironhawks, but 3 Ironhawks is fine. I just don't think 3 Ironhawks has any real advantage over 2. Alright, we have Mercy. Guard's Avatar. Look at that. Yeah, triple doesn't work during GAP or Battle Crasher. Okay. Yeah, I just stick with 2 because I like to muscle memory, you know, like want the same thing over and over and over. But I tried 3. 3's fun. And it's definitely viable, so don't let me talk you out of it. I'm just explaining why I do 2. There's no big difference between 2 and 3. 3's faster a little bit sometimes, because you can cast like 1 instead of 2 and still clear. Like instead of casting Dust Devil and Greed, you can just cast like Greed or Dust Devil, or just Dust Devil or whatever. It just does 20 damage. But when you do the Greed and Dust Devil, you get 25 damage. So that's why sometimes you're not killing everything, because you're only doing 20 instead of 25. But you only have to cast once. The other team has to cast twice. We got this, might as well, right? Get out of here. Only got about 100 keys, but decided to focus on verses. Went from 30 GAP to 52. Wow, you're going to be killing it next Vault event. That's a good idea. I usually like run my verses till I run down to like 3 of them or so, and then I'll hunt down more verses instead of doing the final 3. Got your first gem, Dragon. Which one did you get? So far, I think I have Ruby Wrath and Garnishi. I don't know its name. I just made it up. We don't have Mercy, but sometimes you just do it, because if you don't have anything awesome, why not? We got a little bit of yellow here. Still got it up and everything, you know? It's just not an extra turn. Still fine. You can just cast it. One more battle here. You're getting the gist. This team is all revolved around getting up Guard's avatar, who should clear in one shot. Eventually, it might not. Eventually, later, if you're going super deep. And somehow he didn't get up there. That was great. Well, there he goes. Same deal. Still first turn wipe. First turn wiper. First turn wiper. Might as well do one more of the giant. It's worth the most points. We don't have Mercy at all. Solari gets up next turn. Let's just take yellow. It's up now. Get out of here. You know the weekly event, not preview? Yeah, I'm doing the weekly event right now. Alright, so that's good enough for that. I showed 2 teams. Let's go open vault keys. I already did my adventure board. I already did my dungeon. Kinda. You know how I do. Let's go open some vault keys. I do need to do that pet, I guess, but let's do this for now. I already opened all my epic vault keys. Those are still really exciting. These are exciting too. It's still the... Like, if I could do one thing in the game and, like, I had everything else done and I could choose what to do, opening vault keys would probably be the choice. Like, I definitely like it. You get the best loot in the game. It's, like, the best thing to do if you need resources. It's like a time thing. How much time do you got after you get everything done that you have to get done? Hopefully we got more than 13 red. Nope. We got this extra turn. That got up Zul'Goth, hit something with full durability. They might kill my hero, but it's fine. We still don't have it. Use the skulls, Fireblade. Let's just cast it anyway. And Zul'Goth. Let's see what we get. Opening some vault keys. Oh, wow, look at that. 30 gem keys. That's like 300 gems, right? All right, Christian, let some other people chat. Don't spam like too bad. You know, if you do like 3 or 4 in a row and you don't see anybody else say anything, just wait a little bit. If you don't mind, please. Thank you. If you see somebody else chat, then go ahead. But if you don't see anybody else, give them a chance to... Alright, so we just take skulls, that Fireblade. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it's not spamming as long as you don't do like 4 messages in a row of nonsense. You'll be fine otherwise. The Mastic says, oh, you got the purple one. That's cool. Hey, what up, Jay Fetters? How's it going? Yeah, L, I mean, like, if it's 3 or 4 in a row over and over and over, then, you know. Let's see if they follow instructions. I just want nobody to say 4 things in a row with nobody else saying anything. Yeah. I mean, it depends, really, but... Hey, we won't ban you. I don't want to ban you. We might have to put you in timeout, though. It's not a big deal. It's just for, like, the people watching and other chatters and stuff, you know. I don't mind. I mean, sometimes. Well, you know, I have my, I have a lot of patience, but I can wear thin sometimes. 15, but we have Zul'Goth, so why would we do that? Take skulls, because it's going to turn them to dust-a-roo. Now we can do that. Do it again, because I just want Zul'Goth. I feel you. So yeah, I went to the doctor this morning, and for my daughter. It was her follow-up visit. Everything looks good. It's just like allergies that turns into asthma. Or whatever. It's a combo of allergies and asthma. So she has allergy medicine. She has inhalers. She's going to Children's to have an allergy test. Like, we're trying to get it all under control. Plus, it's like fall, right? So when the season changes from like summer to fall, I know some of y'all out there, you have those allergies whenever the season changes. Like, even I have a little bit of that. It was worse when I was a kid. And as I got older, I kind of grew out of it a little bit, but it's still there a little bit. Whenever summer changes to fall or winter changes to spring. A little bit of allergies. Anybody else out there have that? I don't really take medication for it because it's not bad enough to where I like try not to if I don't have to. But I used to take like Claritin or something. We didn't get anything too crazy there, but still, an orb, some keys. Got behind every slow person ever on the way there. I just love that. I don't have much patience for the road. Y'all might think I have like the patience of a saint or whatever when it comes to Gems of War or whatever. But when I'm driving, that goes out the window. I was behind a van that was like the back end of it was crushed in. They're like, that's why my insurance is so high, because of you. And I wonder why, because you're going like 30 and a 45, and somebody probably just ran into the back of you out of anger. I wonder why the back of your car is crushed in. Maybe because you suck at driving. Is that why? Is that why you're going like 30 miles an hour in a 45? You suck? Can't even like back out of a spot without crushing in your own car? Might be. I feel like that's every day. Like when I go out during the week, if I have to go somewhere at like 9 or 10 a.m., and all the like normal people that go to work are like out of the way. I feel like that's when all the like 80-year-olds and like, you know, 40-year-old Karens go out on the road and drive around and wreck into each other. They have a smash 'em up derby. Oh, cool. Chad with the 2, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let me put on the... I didn't want to, but I guess we got to. Give me a second. I'm going to turn subscriber only on so we don't have to deal with that. Subscriber only mode. Definitely helps a little bit, right? We haven't seen that in a while, and that's because I've been doing this every single live stream. Some people said they can get around it, but I swear it definitely helps. It may not be like a failsafe, but I think it gets rid of like 90% of it. What do y'all think? Ever since I started doing the subscriber-only mode, we haven't had to deal with that as much, right? I've seen like 1 or 2 get through, but that's it. I forgot to like my own stream. I just did it, though. All right, Chad, you're the engineer, bro. Really appreciate it. We're over halfway through the month. We still have a couple special live streams to go, so I'm not sweating it. I'm trying not to anyway. Shout out to Chad. He's like the Gems of War hero. He's like the most popular chatter out there, I would say. An 18, so that's an extra turn. Go down to a gnome that has full durability, get our skulls, and win. Drager says, I've never seen a bot with it on. Yeah, I've only seen it like once or twice. I remember it definitely happened once because I remember thinking, wow, it got through that. Like, I must have went and subscribed just to do that. Georgie says I'm almost done with my goal to get all my classes to level 60. That'll help you with your kingdom level and power. I think we already talked about that, why I recommend doing it a different way, but hey, whatever keeps you playing. Get these skulls, get the win, see what we get. Yeah, Chad. They're helicoptering for you. Alright, some gems there. A blue orb. Definitely won't turn those down. Drager did the same strategy. I heard a long time ago someone said to when you're doing your kingdom levels early in the game to do armor. And I always like pooped on that, but I'm really like thinking about it on my new account, like why, you know, I use Rowan for everything. And like, of course I'm going to do magic first, but maybe boost armor up a little bit more than I used to. Like I always said, like you do magic first and then you do attack and then you do HP and you do armor last. But like I'm using Rowan for literally everything, so it makes me kind of want to boost up my armor instead of like my HP at least. Instead of maybe my attack. I don't know. I definitely see why somebody would do that for sure. What up, Geedralis? You got some max and some are past level 70? Nice. That'll help you like get all the class weapons too and like all your kingdom powers. Like definitely a way to do it. I won't talk you out of it. That's what's cool about this game. You can play it many different ways, and you're not wrong most of the time. The only thing you could do wrong is, you know, do one color of mastery all the way, never pick like the right colors, and leave it off of ×4 speed, and like play treasure hunt all day and all night. Like, as long as you're playing, I mean, doing classes to 60, you're not really hurting yourself too much. Hey, what up, Faceless One? For the power level, right? Drager says, oh, Rowan, magic. Yeah, right. Like, I mean, like, second. Armor, do armor second. I'm not doing it, I'm just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Like, I actually, I used some orbs on Rowan. Like, I would never have done that. It's like, dude, I'm using Rowan for literally everything. Like, anything I can do to boost her up feels like the right thing to do. It don't feel like the wrong thing to do. Like, the stronger Rowan gets, the faster I'm going to get everything else done. And then I can go correct anything I didn't do in the right order faster, maybe. I don't know. We got Vault this weekend. If I could get Rowan to where it one-shots, I mean, I should probably do whatever I can to do that. Even though it's pretty easy to one-shot difficulty 1, you don't really need extra armor. Like, I don't have any guard medals. When I did my first new account playthrough, I got lucky and there was like a guard medal. It was either like an offer or like they gave one away for free for something, or it was just there for beginners or something like that. And that was so nice with my Rowan to have that automatic guard medal. But now on my second new account playthrough, they didn't give me one. And I'm going to have to go get it myself. Which isn't going to be a big deal, but I got like so much other crap to do just with kingdom quests, and I haven't got around to it yet. It'd be so nice to have some guard medals. Maybe that's what I'll do instead. Some difficulty 1 Explorer. I'm still doing all my kingdom quests though. There's so much to do each day. I mean, I could see a person just sitting there getting all their quests done and then worrying about like adventure board, dungeon, guild, and all that. But you're kind of handicapping yourself. It's just like anything else. Like if you get all your classes to 70 or you get all your challenges done, like you're getting something done that's annoying and just getting it done and out of the way. But what you could have been doing instead of that is why you probably don't have like as many gems as me or as much gold as me, or maybe you're not in as good of a guild as I am, because that's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about getting all my challenges done. I'm worried about being in a good guild and having gems and having gold and getting the right troops. And you can't do 2 things at once, so while you're doing that thing that I don't think is as important, you're not doing whatever I'm doing. Can't do like everything. So sometimes like doing certain things, you're not wrong. It's just like the thing you're not doing is where you're wrong, not the thing you are doing. It's not always that you're doing something wrong, it's like what you're not doing instead. Like when you play Treasure Hunt, you know, it's whatever, it's a change of pace. You can get some gems, yeah, but what are you not doing instead? You could be doing difficulty 12 Explore, you could be doing some underworld work, you could be getting further in whatever event for your guild, or so maybe people that play Treasure Hunt, maybe they already got everything done and that's why they're playing it. I don't know. But there's still plenty of stuff to do that you just can't ever be done with, so that would be better to do. Alright, that was really crappy. We got Cindy, we got Minor Trait Stones, and we got Souls. It was like one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Georgie got all his class weapons. Nice. There's some good ones in there. You know, like Skeleton Key, and there's a bunch of them. Come on, Fireblade. Drager says I did something wrong, picked Purple Mastery way too much. I still have 100 more Purple Mastery than others. Oops. Thankfully that, you know, it won't matter too much after you get... You can probably catch it up eventually. It really just affects your early game. Like, you probably didn't get, like, Mountain Crusher and like, Mang and Black Manacles and stuff like that. Like, Golden Cog, you probably really... Because that's not even... It doesn't have any purple in it. I think Mr. T did that too, didn't he? He was, like, doing an experiment. He was, like, way back at the beginning of the game when... I don't even know if there was class weapons. He decided to pick purple because something to do with your... I don't know, there's like a lot of good purple troops or something to do with magic or something. But now he'll tell you that that's not the way to go, and he wishes he didn't do it that way. But that's just because it was so long ago, like before there was even really consequences of doing it that way. The times change. Georgie says I got all these, which I was able to, like all the challenges. I got some Delves Max, even that I hate it. Yeah, you're super happy you managed to find auto E12 team, and when I work during the day, I put the auto battle. Yeah, that's smart. I think anybody doing autoplay is smart. You're making the most out of your time, getting further in Gems of War without even really playing. I wish I did autoplay more, I don't. Same with taking tribute, it's kind of the same thing. Like, I know I should. I wish I took, like, every tribute I can, and I wish I autoplayed while I was working or something. For some reason, I can't bring myself to make the little extra effort to do those things. I probably would if it was a couple years ago. It's just... I don't know if it's being burnt out or just, like, I've been looking at this game for freaking 6 years now, so... Anytime I can not look at it, but still play it like an hour a day. So if you've only been playing for a year or two, like same with me. When I was only playing it for a year or two or three, I was all over everything. Like I would be auto playing, I'd be taking my tribute every day, I'd be playing for 2 hours a day. Like, you know how it goes though. I've been playing this game for 6 years. I've been staring at this screen for however many 2,000 days or whatever it is. I have like over 1,000 videos of this game. We almost have 2 million views, by the way. We're getting close. 2 million channel views. I remember when we got 1 million. Gidrala says to Minor Stones score. Not sure what you're saying that to. Oh, 2 Minor Stones. Right. Yeah, the worst reward ever for the vault. Drager says I'm jealous. Namastic says, I just finished my goal to have all Mimic chests in all kingdoms. Yeah, that's fun. I've never done that, but I've seen people do it. Or I've heard of people doing that. Like, I know who did that, and I would never watch them, but, it's kind of cool. Gotta admit. Oh, we got that. Okay. Let's do Leprechaun. Bang. Let's take this. Got more than enough red. The person that came up with that idea, by the way, her name's Kimmy500, and she did it with she did it way back in the day. So, just by the way, I love to give out credit where credit's due, even though certain people won't shout out the real person who came up with stuff. Drager says there are extreme diminishing returns. Better to go even. Yep. Faceless One says what I'm doing is kiting Provens. Those Provens hit hard, bro. I can solo them, though. It's just like, you know, I have to throw the kitchen sink at them. I can definitely face tank them and dot them down. I just throw, like, every single dot on them and slow, and I speed myself up. I got my pet. And I don't really have too much trouble. It's just, it takes a lot of mana, and then I have to, like, meditate for a while after. I was doing that at like 46, I think. 46, 47. Must be fun to be a bard, though. Georgie says I've been playing for 1.5 years about. Yeah, that's when you're like really excited about the game, I would say. Even me, like with the Vault event, like I've seen so many Vault events now. Like I've probably seen the second most Vault events out of anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If you see a rainbow every day, you're not like, oh, a rainbow. You're like, yeah, I see that every day. I can't even tell you how many Vault events I've played. How many Guild Wars I've played. We could probably count them up, really, though. Because every time there's a, well, I don't know if I made a video for every single Vault event, but there's probably, like, Bounty, for example. Like, if you went back and, if I search Bounty on my channel, it'll bring up, like, every single Bounty video. And I could probably count how many bounties I've done. Bet you it's, like, a lot. Or, like, Tower of Doom or anything. Anything where I would definitely make a video every single time. If I, like, search by that on my channel, I could count how many I've done. That's crazy. I never thought about doing that before. 24 gem keys. Yeah, buddy. I almost want to do that right now. Like, type in bounty or something. Let's see here. Videos. The only problem will be if I put bounty in the title for other videos. And bounty doesn't come around that often, so it wouldn't be, like, super impressive. I would have to do, like, maybe, I don't know, world event or something. But if I type bounty on my channel, I don't know if it'll tell me, like, how many. Oh, there's not as many as I thought. I got 24 bounty videos. But some of them aren't bounty, so... Well, most of them are, though. I probably have something like 20. And when does bounty come around? Like, once every 10 weeks or something like that? Somebody give me a suggestion what I should look up. Like, something that happens almost every week. I could just do, like, preview, like, weekly preview. I wonder how many I've made. I want to see how many weekly previews I've made. Or spoilers. Title. Let's see. I'll just type preview. Apply. 107. 107 weekly previews, y'all. And I wasn't doing that since the very beginning. I came up with the format, like doing, you know, weekly preview on Monday. Like I'm the one that, I think, pretty sure. If I didn't come up with it, I'm the first person to do it that's still making videos. Somebody could say Mr. T, but he didn't always do them on Monday every single week, and he still doesn't. I do the weekly preview every single Monday, and I've done 107 of them. That's over 2 years worth of it, every single Monday, probably. When I first started this channel, I wasn't doing, like, videos every single day. Let's see. Let's do this. Well, that'll show you, like, how long I've been doing this. Over 2 years of, weekly previews every Monday. 24 gems, baby! Some people's channels probably aren't even 2 years old. Alright, let's get back to the chat. Supernova, what up? Working and lurking. Geedralis says struggling to play extra after the daily's done. Yeah, same here. That's why I put out that community tab post. Somebody asked me why I put that out. Was I gonna quit? And I said no. I just, like, I've been getting this kind of, like, feeling. And I've had people, like, private message me and leave stuff in the comments and just about how they're about to take a break, or they're on a break right now, or they're not playing the game anymore. And then you go to the forums and all you see is, like, complaining. And that's nothing new, it's just like way worse right now. That's why I put that poll out, because I feel like there's more people than usual like quitting or taking a break. And I can just tell in my numbers too, like live streams, you know, sometimes we'll have 30 people, we only have 20, or sometimes a video will get 1,500 views, it only gets 1,000, or you can just tell. They just need to put out a cool update, that's all they need to do. One thing I've been saying, and I know people get mad when I say it, but if you think about the dungeon, and the dungeon tool, and the Dragonite, and the dragons, and all that, it's just frosting. It's not really... You know what I mean? Like, we had dungeon. We did dungeon every day. We got diamonds. You know, we got jewels. You can still do that. It's not like they took that away from you. All they did was add frosting on top, which are dragons, Dragonite, all that business. And, you know, the frosting was really good, and we got used to it, and then they kind of, like, jerked it away from us. But the base, like, you could still play the dungeon. You could still get the diamonds. They didn't, like... They kind of just, like, gave us frosting, then took it away. It wasn't, like... It's not, like, a huge... I don't know. I'm not, like, so mad about it like everybody else. Like, if you... Like, who cares, right? Okay, whatever. I can't get Dragonite as easy. Oh, well. Before we had that update, we couldn't get any at all. Who cares? I'm not mad enough to quit the game just because of that. That's kind of like taking your ball and going home when you didn't make the hoop. Like, oh, you blocked me and screamed in my face. I'm going to take my ball and go home, and now nobody can play. That's the type of people quitting over the dungeon. They take their ball and go home when they get like the Kimbe Mutombo'd. Chad said I used to play autoplay all the time. At times I could sit in my chair for hours and hours. Yeah, like if I still like, I don't know why, man. I could definitely play autoplay. I don't know why I don't do it. If I drove somewhere and went to work in a building for a dude, I bet you I would autoplay way more than I do at home working from home. And I don't know why that is. I would just feel like I'm getting something else done while I'm at work working. Like, hey, I'm getting paid right now. And I'm at work. And I just have to, like, click one button on my phone. And I'm still, like, getting everything done. I'm not, like, slowing down. Just every once in a while, I gotta click a button on my phone. Like, I would probably do that all day at work. As long as it didn't slow me down, like... I wouldn't let it make me, not get work done or whatever. But Chad, you're the engineer, bro, driving along and trying to start it up, but it won't start up. Everybody else in the station. We'll probably do that later this month. I'll try to come up with a story. I've been watching a lot of D&D on YouTube, and I can never find like a really good one. I probably said this before, but every time, man, every time I like look it up, like I've never played it myself, but I like watching other people play it. I think it's interesting. And like every time I'll type it in and I'll look for somebody playing or whatever, it's always a bunch of like chuckle Fs just cracking jokes they think are funny and they're not really funny. Like I really need a certain type of I don't know. Like, I'll look it up again, I'll look it up again, I'll look it up again, and every single time, like it's the same type of people. Just like cracking jokes and they're not funny and they're all just like cracking up like hyenas and blowing the mic out. Like I can't stand it. I can never find a good one. I don't want it to be like 100% serious, but at least like if you're cracking jokes, at least make it funny and don't like scream laugh into the mic and stuff. Like I just feel like they're all sitting there trying to crack each other up the whole time. They're not even really playing. And they're not even funny, and they're all just scream laughing into the mic the whole time. Critical Role's pretty good. That's one I definitely watch. That's probably the best, one of the best ones. Son of a Dungeon. The one I've been watching lately is called Table Story. I don't know who that guy is, but he's pretty popular. That runs that channel. He's something. Like, somebody out there probably knows. His name's like Brad something. He's got like a ton of subscribers on his channel. And I've never heard of him before. It's like I want 90% serious, and then I want like 10% jokes. Like, if you're a comedian or you're actually funny, like, I don't need like I don't even want to say the words because I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't need that type of person making stupid jokes and then everybody scream laughing into the mic. Like, that's not what I want to watch. You know? I'd rather see like 4 whatevers sitting there being super serious than like a person cracking unfunny jokes and scream laughing. Just because you're on YouTube playing D&D doesn't mean you have to be funny. You don't have to be. That's not part of the game. So if you're not funny, don't try. Georgie says, what I started to do is to buy every weapon I got in the forge. As troops, I will be able either to pull from keys or next rotation to craft, so I try to collect as many as I can. Yeah, that's definitely something you should do at a certain point in the game. We call it collection purposes. But it goes on a spectrum, right? Early in the game, you're not going to be able to buy any weapons. A little bit further in, you're just going to only buy like very specific, very good weapons. A little bit further in, you're going to make sure you got all the good weapons. And then later, you start collection purposes, right? You don't start out with collection purposes. You start out with not buying any because you don't have enough jewels or diamonds at all. Then you save up and you look for rope dart. And then you get rope dart and you save up and you look for the next really good one. And then you get that one, and then you save up and you look for the next really good one. Until eventually you have like all the top 5, and now you're just looking for specific top 20s here and there. Eventually you get most of those, and then you start doing collection purposes, where you're just grabbing everything that you don't have. But there's definitely an order of operation there. You don't just start out with collection purposes right away. That's the danger of watching people on YouTube. You can't always do exactly what they're doing because they're at a different point in the game than you. In other games, it's like, okay, I'm on level 3. This guy's on level 3. I can do exactly what he's doing. But in this game, every single person's at a different point in the game. So if I'm doing collection purposes and you watch me, doesn't mean you should be doing collection purposes. If I'm picking all purple mastery, doesn't mean you should. Stuff like that. Maybe now I'm evening up my mastery because I have 30 in every color, and I don't need to pick a certain color anymore. While you're only level 150, and you need to keep picking brown, and then keep picking red, and then keep picking... Everybody's at a different part of the game, so you can't really say anything concrete a lot of the time. Faceless One said, yeah, they resist more, but better EXP. Yeah, the Proven are definitely the highest level, I would say. They definitely hit the hardest like a freaking truck. I think it goes Proven, then Watchers, then Lightfoot, or whatever they're called. Light, whatever. Watchers are kind of hard too, but not as hard as Proven. Might as well grab that yellow in case we need it. The only thing I'm worried about trying the Legends Reborn quest is it crashing or whatever, but most people said it doesn't this time and they fixed it. You see what happens though when they have a bug where it crashes or freezes? It makes me paranoid for the rest of my life. Especially on live stream. Drager says, oh yeah, I got Paragon Bracket 1. Holy cow, man. Great job. That's one thing you've done that I've never done. I've never been Paragon in Bracket 1, so... If anybody out there don't know, that's freaking amazing. Great job, man. Supernova says, hello, Cinny and fellow Jimmies, working and lurking. I already read that, but hey, what's up, man? Georgie says, well, considering the amazing new dung upgrade. Dr. Mops is here. I'm sort of taking a break, just doing enough to stay in a guild. Drager says, I agree completely. Sinnycool, gotta have a good mindset. Supernova says, critical role. Drager said, son of a dungeon. I'm gonna have to write that down. Like, I'm serious about this. And it's something to listen to, like, while I work. I'm not, like, sitting there watching their nostril flares and their facial expressions and stuff like that. It's just something to listen to while I work. And I just can't stand when they scream, laugh, and blow out the mic. And, like, I have to turn my TV up to 100 because their audio sucks, but then they scream, laugh, and it blows out the mic, and then it wakes up my neighbors. Black Dice Society. I'll write that down. Don't be giving me no chuckle Fs. Black Dice. You know what I mean by chuckle Fs, don't you? Black Dice Society. I think that Brad dude was like PewDiePie's editor or something. I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up, but that's the... Drager says, Gems of War is like meditation for me, but fun. Jay Shar is here. What up, Jay Shar? Supernova says, Marisha Ray named her pony after me on their Elden Ring one-shot. I was so happy. Oh, cool. I never heard of that person, but I like Elden Ring. I can't watch Elden Ring, though. Sorry, man. I'm totally blind. Elgin says, yeah, no freeze is still tedious as all hell. Yo, Neophyte. Neophyte, one of my best commenters out there. Just the effort he puts in every comment, I can tell. But I'll take it either way, no effort or all effort. As long as it's a comment after you watch the whole video, it still helps either way. The only thing that can hurt is if you, like, leave a comment and you don't watch any of the video, because then it looks like you didn't like the video because you only watched, like, 1 minute. That's one way to get YouTube to hate you, is when people click on your video and then they immediately click off it. Because they're afraid, like, you clickbaited or your video sucks really bad. You know how it goes. You, like, look something up on YouTube and you're looking for, like, how to stop my PS4 from overheating. And then you click on a video and they're like, it's the worst video ever, and you know it within the first 30 seconds, so you click off it. Those videos get, like, destroyed by, yeah. Anytime people click off in, like, the first 30 seconds, YouTube, like, buries those in the dirt. Mostly like a failsafe for like clickbaiters and stuff. And they want people to watch like long periods of time and then roll into the next video. Like, that's... If they could tell you one thing, that's what they would tell you. If you can get a person to watch a whole video and then click on the next one and watch another one, they just want people to stay on the site. That's it. They don't care how it gets done. The more time you watch, the better. Let's see. Guess I'll just take some skulls. I don't know why, though. I need purple and I didn't have any. Guess we'll take... No. I want this. There we go. I don't care if he runs. Remember, it doesn't matter. At least not in vault keys. They're not trying to penalize you for gnomes running away in the vault keys. That's only outside of the vault keys. Supernova says, Cinny, you can watch the one-shot, no spoilers, that I love them. Really? Neophyte says, doing my goodish support and love can go a long way. People need, especially in a game like this, or life itself. Jager says, indeed, my guild is very supportive. I recommend moving to a nice guild if they are behaving poorly. Supernova says, Liam of Critical Role has a one-shot that will make you cry and question your friendships. Okay, I'll check it out. I definitely watched Critical Role, though, so I might have already seen it. Is that the one where they do, like, celebrity D&D and stuff like that? I might be thinking of the wrong one. I think they had Terry Crews. See, that's when I don't mind a little comedy. When they got somebody like Terry Crews, like a professional comedian. Or they got, what's his name? I don't know his name. It's like Howie something, dude. Like, if you're like an actual comedian, then I don't mind it. But if you're like a Chuckle F Neckbeard trying to make, you know, trying to be funny because there's like a girl sitting there, it just makes me click off. Yellow and brown. Hey, it ran away and I got victory. And look, we still got all of them. So, got 1, 2, 3 gnomes and Cedric. Reward, 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 reward. It doesn't matter if they run when you're opening vault keys. Viva La Dirt League is good. I don't know, man. I watched a lot of it, and then I got, like, I don't know, sometimes that happens to me. Like, I probably watched, like, 10 parts of that one, and then I just couldn't, like, get to the next. I kept on trying to watch, like, 11, and then I would, like, go back to it and, like, try to watch it again, and I'd go back to it, and, like, where was I? Like, 30 minutes in? Okay, I'll try again. Tried to watch it. You know, am I 45 minutes in now, or 30, or 35? What is it? I try again, and, like, I don't know, man. They're funny and everything. It's just, I guess it's not serious enough for me. I watch all their other crap, though. Like, I like the NPC one. That's probably my favorite one. With Balin and, the merchant guy and the muggers. They definitely got a lot of watch time out of me on that, their D&D, though. I just couldn't make it through the whole thing. Yeah, I've watched a lot of it. Faceless one, I just couldn't get through the whole thing. Neophyte says, still waiting for my second Ironhawk. So I can have fun with gnomes on events. Shouldn't be too much for now. Shouldn't be too much far now for it to jump in the oven. Yeah. Chad Angelo just passing through. Leaving blood stains and residue. Supernova says they had the telephone tag thing during the... So funny. Watch someone struggling, remembering something heard once. Baby La Dirt League loved them. Yeah, I watched that too. Faceless one told me about it. Alright, let's do like, I don't know, 8 more, and then I'll go do Legends Reborn. And I owe you guys a little bit of time today, so shout out to Chad, though, for, you know, being the engineer of the train. Everybody else is panicking in the station. Zombies are banging on the glass. They're huddling together, peeing their pants. Chad's out there trying to start it up, though. He's got the hood up. He put the little, the hood thing up so the hood will stay up and not fall on his head. I don't know why our train has a car engine, but it does. He's checking the oil. He's making sure there's coolant. You know? The battery. He's cleaning off the corrosion. Put a little Coca-Cola on it or something like that. He's in there. He's trying to hotwire it because he lost his key. He's trying to start it. It's just like... Goes back to the engine. Checking out the battery. Get his jumper box out. He's like, why isn't anybody helping me? I'm trying to save everybody's life here, and I'm the only one out here. Let's see. What do we got? We need purple. Okay, now we got it. Right there. Cool. Zul'Goth. Faceless One's like, I'm gonna run out there with my rag hanging out my back pocket. I got my butt crack hanging out. He's gonna figure it out. He's like, throw it in park. Throw it in park, man. Got my rag hanging out my back pocket. I got my trucker hat on. I got my butt crack showing. He knows what to do. You know they know what to... Hey. When you see your mechanic for the first time, and he's got a rag hanging out of his back pocket, he's got some gloves on, some black gloves. He's got his butt crack showing. You know he means business, and he's actually going to get it fixed. It's the ones that don't look like that that'll screw you. They gotta have the rag hanging out of their back pocket. The red, the red one that you send in to like Centos and get them cleaned and they send them back or whatever. It's gotta be one of those, like a shop rag, hanging out of their back pocket. Pants are falling down a little bit, showing a little bit of crack, just a little bit, just like a centimeter of crack. And when they bend over, it shows like 2 centimeters, Got the greasy hat on. Got the beard. Tells you to throw it in park. Start her up. Give it some gas. Run it through the gears. Let's check that transmission fluid. Faceless One's a legend, and so is Chad. They're under the hood right now trying to figure it out. Got their rags, got their butt cracks. Let's see. Supernova watched all their videos. I know, me too, dude. I binged the crap out of it. I love when somebody gives me like a really good recommendation for a YouTube channel, and then I like just spend like a couple months watching like all the videos, because I have trouble finding stuff at this point. Over the years, watching pretty much everything. I'm subscribed to like 200 different channels, and like some days there's nothing like I even want to watch, even though I'm subscribed to like 200 freaking channels. You ever have those days you like go on YouTube and you're subscribed to like 200 people and you can't find anything to watch? Like, why? I need to find some people to like unsubscribe to here, because I should be able to find at least one thing to watch today. What the heck? This many people. The problem with me is like I'll see somebody they'll make like a really awesome video and I'll subscribe to them, but then like the rest of their channel is they don't really do that again, or they just don't do YouTube anymore, or like, and I'm just like hoping they'll come back and make another video like that. So I'm probably subscribed to like 20 people that they made like one really awesome video, or they had like one really good playlist, and I'm hoping they'll like do something like that again. They never do. And I don't want to unsubscribe because like I want to watch it again, and it was so good. I just want to keep, show the support. Like there's this one dude, he went really, like I kind of like true crime stuff. I used to really love it back when I had to go to the building for the man. I would stick my headphones in and listen to like true crime all day while I worked. That or like Gems of War crap, And he has a channel where he did like really deep dives on a couple of it's like Missy Beavers and what's the other one? The track one, the dude that the 2 girls on the train track one. Did like really deep dive, like hours and hours and hours. He's like making diagrams and like showing the footage and going over, is it a man or a woman here? Look at their body type and how they walk and this and that. I like got really interested in it, but the rest of his videos are like trash. So he has like 2 really good playlists, and then the whole rest of the channel's trash. It's like that kind of stuff. I should probably unsubscribe, but it's so good you want to watch it more than once. Why don't you just save it to a playlist or something? I don't know. I want to support the person. They made an awesome video. Chad says, blood, guts, and glory, the true story. Don't worry, got the scope on infrared. Neophyte says, been watching The Walking Dead now. I'm at season 10, episode 10. Man, love this series. That's the same thing with, like, Viva La Dirt League. That's how I was with The Walking Dead. I was so into it until, like, a certain point. And then, like, it wasn't like I stopped watching it because, like, you know, I watched the season finale, then it's not on for a little bit, and then, like, I don't, you know, something happens to where, like, I don't care about cable, or, I don't know, I don't have cable in my office, or, you know, I don't know. Something happened to where I couldn't watch it for a little bit, and then I just got out of the habit of watching it. So I pretty much stopped watching The Walking Dead a long time ago, like when Rick disappeared, but, like, before that. Like, after Negan, where he, like, did his thing with, you know, getting rid of a couple of them. It was, like, after Negan and the Bat thing, that season finale into that next season. It was after that. Like, I watched that one. But it was before Rick disappeared. Or died, or whatever happened to him. I don't even know, because I didn't really watch it. That's when I stopped watching, but it wasn't really by choice, really, but I don't really seek it out either, so I don't know. I'll probably watch it one day. I really like The Walking Dead. But not enough to, like, seek it out and watch every single episode anymore. I don't know why. Some things you still like it, but you just don't have time to watch it, I guess. It's not, like, super convenient. It's probably how some of y'all feel about me. He's cool and everything, but if it's not super convenient, I'm not watching. Supernova says, autocorrect is ruining my life. Marriages are being destroyed over here, chat. Chat says, got my SATCOM uplink up and seeing what the drone is. Oh, man. Try to shoot down one of those Iranian pieces of trash. Neophyte says, every time I find something to watch on YouTube just to kill time, I find basically nothing worth, so I end up here. Yeah. Superhero says, I love their board series, Game Logic series. Supernova has almost 1K channels. Wow. I don't know how many I have actually. I'm just guessing, but I think it's like 200 or so. Sometimes I'll, like, purge, get rid of a couple if I haven't watched in a while. I don't do that very often, though. I don't like unsubscribing. I feel like that's a major, you really have to dislike a person to unsubscribe from their channel. You can always just hit, like, there's options to where you can hit certain things. Like, it probably takes less effort to, like, click the button that won't notify you when they put up a video than it does to unsubscribe. So if you're, like, unsubscribing to a person, you really must not like them, because there's ways to block their videos from coming to your feed every day. And that's not a good excuse for unsubscribing. Like, oh, I hate all these videos they put up. I don't really care, so it's, like, annoying because they just post videos every day. It's not stuff I like anymore. Or, well, there's, like, ways to... I think you just, like, click the bell and you just say no notifications or something. I think there's a way that's way less drastic than unsubscribing. Like, if you're, for example, like, an EverQuest subscriber on this channel, like, I could see you being annoyed by Gems of War every single day. But there's ways you could save the playlists and then, like, hit the bell, and I think, I'm not 100% sure because I've only done it, like, once or twice. Where it's like, I want to support this person, but I don't want to see their crap popping up every day because they do way too many videos. I swear I've done it before. 18 event keys. Nice. Drager didn't like that season. What up, Funkytown, Texas? Funky says, I quit watching at exactly the same time myself. Yeah, it was something like in my life where we like moved or something to where it wasn't convenient anymore. It wasn't like a choice, really. It wasn't like an active choice. It was like an inactive choice. It's not like, oh, I hate this show now because they killed Rick. Nah, that wasn't why. It just was a coincidence. Oh, but Drager says it sort of sucked after that. Neophyte says, I think the series started to die around Season 4. Michonne, Carol, Daryl, Jesus are probably the people I'd go with. Supernova says, same here. Also, they kept killing off my favorite characters and scene stealing from me. Yeah, right? 200 of our live radios of your subscriptions. Mike D says, I think I watched The Walking Dead up till the Whisperers. Think that's what they were called. Haven't. Yeah, that's me too, I think. Right around there. Neophyte says, gotta run. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Hey, you too. Alright, I'm caught up in the chat. Thank goodness. I love the chat. The Walking Dead. What was the other one? Didn't they have like another show like Fear the Walking Dead or something? I never got into that one. Not that I... It's the same deal, really. I thought it was decent. I just never got around to watching it. Like one of the dudes went from that show to the other show or something. It's like in the same universe, right? Like what's his name? Morgan? That's my best guess at his name. Yeah, like the bow staff. He was pretty cool. That was cool when he like first came into the show. He was like kicking butt with his staff. That's when the show was awesome. Michonne like kicking butt with her sword. She wasn't so like exposed. You know what I mean? She's more mysterious and less like all out there. I'm the love interest of the main character now, and we're gonna get married and have kids. Like, it was way cooler when she was like mysterious, like samurai woman. Daryl was kind of like an a-hole, like an a-hole hillbilly. Now he's like #1 stepdad or something. It's like just because we like this everybody likes this character doesn't mean he's got to be #1 stepdad that has a relationship and a kid with like has a baby with one of the other women characters. Like you don't have to do all that, you know? Like every time people start liking a character, they go way too far with it. It's like we like him because he's an a-hole and he's mysterious, not because we want him to be stepdad of the year and driving the kids to school in the minivan. That's what happened to Michonne. Like, oh, this badass woman with their sword every once in a while creeping around, doing some cool stuff. Now she's engaged to be married and getting a wedding, and here comes, what's his name? I had a good joke, but... Here comes Will Ferrell. Michonne, it's her wedding day, but here comes Will Ferrell and Bill Murray. It's gonna turn into a Teen Mom or something here with zombies. That's what happened, don't it? We like a character so much that they just go overboard with it. Or they kill them. It's too far one way or the other. It's like, oh, you like this guy? Well, we're gonna kill him. Oh, you like this guy? Well, now he's engaged to this character, and they're gonna have a baby together. It's gonna be Melrose Place. Just keep it the way it is. Guess they run out of ideas, though, you know? Some of those shows are only meant to be, like, 5 seasons, not 20. Alright, let's do Legends Reborn. I need to get some of that done, because we only have so much time left, and vaults this weekend, so... If you're doing it like I did it, you should probably already be done with it, because I meant to do it already. Did I already get all these? Yeah. This has got to be like one of the worst things in the world you could buy. Like this right here. That right there has got to be one of the worst things in the world you could ever buy. Like not even just in Gems of War, just in like life. Why would you buy that? That's a lot of money for something you can just wait and get later. That's like a patience tax. A very heavy patience tax. Alright, we're not going to read this crap. Let's just get it done. I mean, we could have read it once, I guess, but we don't have enough time for all that. Let's go with the quick clear team at first. Probably go with good old Chad, Fiona, MVS. Oh, I have a good idea for the channel, kind of like the live streams and like all that. I think I'm going to, it's just like I started thinking about it yesterday, so I don't know. Like I think I'm going to make an emoji. You know how I used to do the MVS? That's why I'm talking about it. Like we had Chad and Glorfindel, Fiona, and DC. They were the MVS. It was like almost a year ago. Probably was a year ago by now. But, not that exactly, but like whoever the center of the month is or whatever, like I'm going to make your avatar like an emoji, and then everybody can, like everybody that's a member can, you know, use that emoji like, oh, here's this person, and like bunch of emojis of that person, and you can just, whenever we say their name, we can, I don't know, I just started thinking about it yesterday. I have to think of these things. I can't let my channel die. Sometimes I just be driving in the car thinking about, what can I do? You guys ever do that? Why does this suck right now? How can I fix it? How can I make this the way I want it? Just be in the car thinking about YouTube. Maybe I will make an emoji of the center of the month. Be kind of neat, I would say. Like if I could see, if I could emoji my own face, and other people could do it too. I don't know. Faceless one likes it. Chad likes it. Like I'm sure you two would get one eventually. Like it would wear off after like a month, and I would just change it to the next person. That way, it's not forever. Or maybe we'll have like a Legends. We can have like a Legends series where certain people like get it forever, but not at first. I think what triggered the idea, I was watching that table story, and he said something about his streams, like one of his emojis, and I'm like, yeah, what if I made like, if we have like a center that, you know, the center of the month gets their own emoji. I don't know. Like triggered the idea while I was watching that. Alright, I'm gonna go with Phoenicia till she stops one-shotting, then I'll probably switch to like Zul'Goth or something. Just trying to get it done quickly. Later, Neo, if you're still here. Purple Mastery will be even for you at level 2,203. Holy crap. Chad says Firefly was an awesome series and it only lasted 1 season. I never got to see that. I'm going to have to watch that. I have some major holes in my, like, Firefly and stuff like that. There was a show back in the day I really liked. I can't remember the name of it, but I only had 1 series too. Might have been Rome. But pretty much Rome ended up being like, what you call it? Game of Thrones. It's not the same. Faceless has been a member for 29 months. Holy crap. It's a long time. We had a little shakeup in that department, but I'm not sure if it's still the truth or not. I can check it out here. We got 52 members right now for anybody that cares. So we're still filthy. That's good. We had, our last member was, well, those are rejoiners. I still really appreciate the rejoiners. I won't, oh, here we go. Oh, we do have a lot of new people. I think I owe 2 moms a shout out. Jim Hambrick, did I shout out Jim? I think I did. It was like... Anyway. 9 days ago was Jim Hambrick. 7 days ago was 2 moms. 2 moms has been around a while. I didn't know they weren't even... I don't know. They might have already been a member. I can't remember. But Tom and Danielle just re-upped. What was I looking for, though? Our longest. I think it's changed. Total time as a member. We got 30 months. Yeah, that has changed now, y'all. It's not the same person anymore. It's actually Loot Wizard, man. That's crazy. One of these days, he's gonna remember to not be a member anymore. I feel like he just said the heck with it for YouTube. And it's probably just re-upping every month, and he probably don't even... I don't think he's like been a member for 30 months on purpose. Maybe, I don't know. Shout out to Loot Wizard if he's still out there. He was super nice. He was like my buddy. You guys think I hate like every single other channel. It's just like right now. Like me and Loot Wizard were buddies. Me and Tacet were buddies. I just don't like certain people. Doesn't mean I hate everybody. But Trey, you're really close, bro. You got 28 months if he's... I don't know if he's here or not. But a Faceless One, if you're 29, right? Shinori's 29. Some of these people don't play anymore, and like... So there's definitely... Faceless One, it says 28 months. I swear it just said 29 when you did that, though. That's funny. You and Trey have been around for the same amount of time. Ooh, it says 29. Ooh, you're almost 1 year old, Elgins. It's almost your 1 year birthday. That's awesome. Yeah, Faceless One, you're in the top 3. Tim's here, yay! Faceless One's in the top 3, everybody. And the only person in front of him is probably just forgetting to not be a member anymore. So, you might be number 1 eventually, Faceless One. Like, some people you can kind of tell, like, you have never seen them ever in the last, like, 2 years. And you're, like, just waiting for them to change credit cards or something. I don't know. I think you have to, like, actually manually do it, though, don't you? I don't know. I think sometimes... it depends. You can, like, check an option. It sounds way worse than it actually is. Like, I don't know. I've only been a member to, like, 1 channel ever. So I can't remember exactly, but I think you can, like, click an option where it doesn't renew, and you have to, like, manually do it every month. That way it doesn't happen like that. I don't want to, like, scare people away from being members. You can definitely, like, I'm pretty sure you can check an option where it doesn't renew monthly. If you don't want it to. If you want to, like, review it each month to make sure. Because that old Sinnycool, he might say something mean. He might say something weird. You might get mad and want to not be a member no more. It's happened. It's happened probably like 10 times now. Said the bad thing. He's a mean guy. His name's Sinnycool. My name's not Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Happy Feet. Mr. Rainbows and Sunshine Unicorn. Hey, I subscribe to Mr. Rainbow Sunshine Unicorns here. Well, he's being an a-hole. I'm going to unsubscribe and not be a member no more. He's not really a Rainbow Unicorn Sunshine. Hey. He tricked me. Faceless one's a member on purpose. For sure, Tim. Hey, Tim was a member before. You supported too, bro. Don't sell yourself short. Tim's been around a long, long time. He's done his share. Lots of people here have too. Like, sometimes it seems like I'm just, oh, this guy's awesome and this guy's awesome, but it's like all of y'all. You just gotta make it special for the person that does the thing. I'm not trying to make it not special for the other people. I'm just trying to make it extra special for the people doing the thing. Because all of y'all have done it before, so. Do you know how it goes? Gotta make it extra special. Was Sinnycool taken? I don't know. Yeah, I know it ain't exactly perfect. I made it 1,000,000 years ago, so. Don't judge it too hard. Just one of those, you know, it's 2 words. You put them together and it sounds like another word. K-U-L is not a word, so that was my thought. You put 2 actual words together. I guess Senny's not a word, but kinda. I'm real Senny. I don't know. That was the thought 1,000,000 years ago. Put this word and this word together and it sounds like a different word. Don't judge me too hard for my, like, 10 years ago brain or something. It's probably even longer than that. Master Ranter, yo, what up, Ghost Rebel? Faceless one's a member on purpose. Other Barry, it says, is the last spot in Mana Bombers reserved? This guy must be cool, yeah. I think I'm so cool. Mana Bombers, I'll check it out. I don't think it's reserved. I don't think so. I don't know. There's other factors involved that sometimes have nothing to do with me, so I'm not sure. I'll have to see. They don't normally reserve spots, but I've heard it mentioned in guild chat before. Recently. So it's not impossible that it... Yeah, could be. I could check on it for you, though. Other Barry... What's your name in the game? And it's like you can't change your name now, right? So, I've had it for 1,000,000 years. I'm not going to change it. I just hope people get it. It is what it is. Chad says, hey, Sinnycool, been subscribed a long time now. Just have not become a member, but after this is my last tour of duty, I'll join and keep members safe. Hey, appreciate it. You'll be the sniper on top of the train, bro. We'll have a real professional sniper on top of our train. That'd probably be the funnest thing to be during a zombie apocalypse. You just like get on top of a building and I don't know. It might not be so fun after a while. Just so easy. You start trying to hit like 3 of them with one bullet. Tyrion's here so he doesn't get fined. All right, other Barry, I'll check it out for you after the stream. I'll just go to guild chat and put your name in there and say you want to join up. And they can do with that what they will, because I can't invite you. I used to be able to. I don't know what happened. We got a different guild leader now. I wasn't able to, like, with the old guild leader either. I don't know. I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I don't really care. I don't want to invite people. Just something extra you have to do. Why would you want to do that? Alright, what are we doing? Okay, so... This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I'm probably not gonna, like, do the whole thing today. Obviously. We'll have a nice 2-hour live stream. How about that? I gotta make it up to DC from Sunday. And then we got Chad and Faceless One today. See, it works the other way around, too. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Since I screwed up on Sunday and only did like a freaking 30-minute live stream. I'll do a longer one today. Snipers are the bomb. Our crew are called the Zombie Squad. Hey, you're hitting all them Z's out there, aren't you? Are you giving the Z's the Z's? Are you putting the Z's to sleep? The zombies. Zombie Squad. Do they look like zombies for a second before they fall down? I watch that news a lot. I don't know why. I'm always watching that. What else have I been watching? Mostly the Dungeons and Dragons crap. I'm surprised there was no update last night. It was so annoying. Like, I wanted to play EverQuest with Faceless One and Trey, but I was sitting there instead with OBS up on the stupid Gems of War website, refreshing, because there was a small chance the update would happen last night. And I gotta be first or I'm last, you know? Ricky Bobby. All the other chuckle F's that would, you know, jump on it first. It was never like that before, recently. The last year or so, it's like, you gotta wake up at 4 a.m. and freaking refresh the dang website over and over and over. It's like we're trying to buy Nikes on the, like, exclusive Nikes on the website or something these days. Just to make a Gems of War video. Used to be like I could just make one whenever I wanted. Make a video whenever I wanted and put it out whenever I wanted. Now I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. And you see other people, you know? The weekly preview thing. And then now, people, I don't know, splitting their videos up and shit. Like a trendsetter. The connection problem, so what I did, and I'm no expert here, I just look stuff up on Google. That's my expertise. And normally I'll find, you know, the third thing works eventually. Like, I'll try stuff and it doesn't work. And then I'll keep trying and keep looking it up. And eventually, like, I'm not smart or anything about this kind of stuff. But, I don't know, it said something about, like, DNS. And, like, changing your numbers. So I went into the settings and I did that. And it made my upload speed, like, a little bit higher. Yeah, because we're hour 40 in. We haven't had any trouble, so. But I also thought I fixed it last time because of the cord. It's just weird. I don't know. It could be just like too many people on at the same time. You know, it's Sunday and I was a little bit late and like everybody is probably awake using the internet. So I might have not fixed anything. It might just be that it's Wednesday today and everybody's at school and I'm the only one on the internet, right? So I don't know if I fixed it or not, but it seems better. That's what I did. I think it helped. I'm just not 100% sure. The only thing that makes me worry is that I thought I fixed it last time. I've thought that I've fixed the problem like 5 different times in the last 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the PS4 is overheating. I'll buy a cooling tower. That works for like 1 live stream. Oh, it's still overheating even with the cooling tower. I'll buy a whole nother PS4. That works for like a year. Now it's like LAN cable not connected, LAN cable not connected. So I tighten the cables. It works for like a week or 2. Now it's doing it still, even after that. Alright, I'll change the settings. And so it gets like up and down, like, yay, I fixed it. Oh, it's done it. Ah, yay, I fixed it. Ah, fuck, mother. I fixed it. Mother. Shit. Yay, I fixed it. It's like a freaking roller coaster. And the worst part is that I'm not an idiot. I have a LAN cable connected right into the PS4. The modem and the router are sitting right next to it. Nothing in this entire house gets better internet than my PlayStation here. It's the most, and it's a new PS4. It's only like a year old. That's the most frustrating part. Like, I tried to do everything I could right. I clean it now like once a week. I don't leave it all dusty, and I just cleaned it before we did this. I reset the modem or router, whatever. I always get modem and router, whatever, you know, I just say both. Same thing to me, I don't care. A modem's a router's a modem, I don't care. I reset that. I reset the PS4. I cleaned it. I made sure the cables were tight. I changed the settings. Doing everything I can. And you'll see here in like a week it'll do it again. Yeah, I'm glad it's working too. I'd have been pretty mad today. I'm trying to be like a duck, you know? Let it... Well, we'll just play on OBS on the new account. That's a good way to trick old Lady Luck Truman Show. Just act like you don't care. I don't care anyway. Go ahead. I'll just play on my laptop. OBS new account, so ha. Ha ha. Go ahead. Give me bad luck. Don't even bother me. I got it ready. Ready to go. OBS. New account playthrough on the laptop. Who cares if the PlayStation 4 doesn't work today? I don't even care. And then it doesn't do it because, you know, you don't get mad enough. Didn't take my crazy pills today. Sorry. Got my tinfoil hat on, too. Double Z's with these. Chad says, both you and Mr. T have inspired me to start a channel after I retire. Blessings to you, bro. Hey, go for it, man. Chad says, that's server issues you're having. Well, what does that mean? It's a server issue. Supernova says, same here with the Xbox. So many variables to consider because the infrastructure is huge. Another problem I had was the mic. You guys remember the mic problems? I had those over and over. And it was a dumb thing. Like, I looked it up a million times until finally I figured it out. And it's just that the receiver needs like a... It's like a baby, and you have to baby it. And it needs to be right there in front of the mic. You can't have anything in the way. You can't be off to the side. There can't be Wi-Fi running from your modem and your router to your laptop in between your headset and your receiver and stuff like that. It's such a baby. I gotta be right here, right next to it, or it gives me that feedback interference crackling crap. And then the mic before this one was just like the cord got frayed or something and it was acting up too. I've been doing this channel for like 5 or 6 years and had many different problems along the way. Just can't let them stop you. You gotta just keep figuring it out. It's gonna happen. Same with the big speed bumps of like 1K and 100 subs, like 100 subs, 1K subs, 2K subs. Like, there are hell levels to this. As long as you don't think you're gonna make like $1,000 a day, as soon as you hit 1,000 subscribers, you just gotta fight through that hell level where you're like, oh, this is it? That's all you get? Okay. I was hoping for a little more, but I quit. A lot of people do that. Oh, that's all? Okay, that wasn't worth it. See ya. You see a lot of channels with like 1,000 or 2,000 subs, and they stop making videos. That's because they saw how much they were gonna make, and they were like, nope, see ya. Servers can't handle the load. So you're saying like too many people on the internet? Because that's probably the reason some days. I just thought with me having a LAN cable, like it would prioritize the PlayStation and like kick other people off instead of me. Because I'll go ask everybody in the house, did the internet just go down for you? And they'll say no. And here I am with a cable going directly from the PlayStation to the, you know? Like if anybody is going to get kicked off, you think it would be anybody else that's using the Wi-Fi, not the person using the LAN cable. That's why that's annoying. If that's the reason, that's annoying. Because I'm literally right here, right next to it, with a cable. And no one else is getting kicked off but me. Or they're just not noticing. Maybe they get kicked off too, but that's what sucks about the PlayStation. Like, if you have like a slight hiccup, it takes down your whole stream. Somebody else might not even notice. Because you could be watching like a YouTube video, your internet could go down for 30 seconds and you could still watch it. Like, it might not even, you might not even know. It's like when you're using your Wi-Fi and you're watching a YouTube video, then you get in your car and you drive away. You can still watch it for like a minute. That's probably what's happening. Let's leave the red there. Oop, might be time to switch out. We could do the magma dragon thing, but yeah, I don't even know. I probably should just be doing that. I don't think I'm getting any class experience like this. Suck there. What'd he say? What'd that guy say? Oh, is that your, so okay. I'll try to remember. It was like, an hour and 50 minutes into the stream. So tag your it, RKLG. Other berry and clip. Chad says means the company or service provider servers are having a delayed link to both Xbox and PlayStation, not syncing with the machine's overload. Yeah, same here, other Barry. I like wireless stuff. I feel like corded stuff is more reliable, though. Like, I almost wish my headset was corded, but it's been working fine now that I figured it out. There's just quirks. This technology. How do you use this thing? Newfangled technology. Newfangled. Yeah, if you're playing like a Dark Souls or something and your controller dies, that's why it's good to have like a wired controller. That's always fun on like EverQuest. That's what happened to me the other day. I was in an enemy city where everything wants to kill me, right? And I was invisible because I was trying to go to the bank and put my money in the bank. You have to like do this trick where you look around the side of a wall and you like bank from the other side of a wall. But everything in this place wants to kill me because they all hate me. So I have to be invisible until I get to the bank, and then I like hide behind a wall, and then I have to like use the camera to like look at the banker and bank from the other side of a wall. But my laptop decided it wants to pop up everything in the world at the same time, and then I'm trying to push certain keys on my keyboard to use the camera, and it like locked up my whole computer. And then my guy's just standing there in an enemy town where any second a guard could walk by and kill me. Somebody probably opened the door, a guard saw me, ran in and killed me, while my laptop was freezing and locking up. Because as soon as I had to reset my whole computer, I was like panicking, like, oh no, I like just turned it off. Like, I tried to turn it off. Close it. Push the power button, hold it in. Panicking. Because I couldn't get, the game wouldn't come back. It was just like frozen. I'm like, oh crap. Like, close the laptop. And you restart your laptop, you open it up. You get the game back on, and then your character's freaking naked. Like, oh, I must have died. Great. There goes, like, 2 or 3 hours of my life. Unless I want to give a cleric, like, 100 plat. Which would probably take 30 minutes of my life to get back. Maybe an hour. So either way, I lost time of my life. Because I just died in a game. So I like to play hard games, where if you die, there's consequences. That way your head's always on a swivel. There's danger lurking everywhere. That can literally take your real life time as punishment if you die. It's not like, hey, I want to lose hours of my life when I die. It's like I want the danger and the consequence to where it makes me want to play better. It's just more exciting. Like, if I die, I'm going to lose 2 or 3 hours of my life here. My real life. There's nothing like that in Gems of War. If you lose a fight, you lose like 30 seconds of your life. You can just try it again without any consequence. The only thing that's kind of similar is like Delve, level 500 Delve. Like, you have I only got like 1 or 2 turns. I'm going to have to spend a bunch of gems, or maybe like a pet that's about to run out. You have to get it done quickly before it runs. Yeah. There's a couple things in this game that they have consequences if you don't do it right. They're few and far between. Probably shouldn't be taking red off the board, huh? Supernova says my game randomly restarts itself. I sweat every Guild Wars given. I know. Chad says, have you ever played Manhunt? Oh, a little bit. I like it. That's that like really gory, like I don't know if it's a horror game. It's more like a... Aren't you like a criminal, basically, and you're going around killing a bunch of people? Guess it's kind of horror. I always thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of like the Mortal Kombat of... Like, there's definitely other games that are better, but it's just over the top. Do you have a printer? Just blame it. I have a Dymo. Let's see. Let's just finish them off here. About to switch this team. We're almost done anyway. I'm gonna like wrap the stream up here. I'm ready to eat my McDonald's. I hate McDonald's, but she went to the doctor. She did really good. McDonald's is her favorite restaurant. I got her McDonald's. I'm trying to be Michonne and Rick #1 dad of the year. So of course I got myself a McGriddles. It's just been sitting there for 2 hours now. But I still hate McDonald's, just by the way. It's probably my least favorite. I don't like DQ either. I decided that. DQ sucks. Unless you're just unless you're going to just get ice cream. If you're going to DQ just to get ice cream, it's okay. But if you're going there to eat dinner, it sucks. DQ sucks. McDonald's is second most suckiest. I don't know what third is. What's the third worst restaurant? Somebody tell me in the chat. I guess a lot of people would probably say like Burger King or Wendy's, but I kind of like those. They're okay. When you want something cheap. Wendy's breakfast is bomb. Should blame the printer for everything, Tim. Faces once said I made about a bub and 100 plat in 2 hours today, so you're spot on. Yeah, for sure. That game, you just lose hours of your life. It's kind of crazy. There's no other game that is so... like, penalizes you so hard for dying. The only thing I can compare it to is Dark Souls, and that's not even really that close. Imagine if you're playing a game and you have all this expensive gear on, and it takes forever to level up. And you're killing stuff, you're killing stuff, you're killing stuff, you're halfway through your level, you're like getting excited, you're 3/4 of the way through your level, you're excited, you got all this awesome equipment on, you're really far out in the wilderness killing stuff. All of a sudden you die. Imagine your corpse is there with your crap on it. You lose like 2 hours worth of experience that you just did. So you were halfway through your level, and now you're like barely in it. You have no experience in that level now. It all disappears. And your body's laying there with all your equipment on it, and you're way, way back in a town somewhere, naked. And now you have to run all the way from wherever to all the way to find your corpse. There's no, like, thing that tells you where it is either. You just got to remember where you died. There's no, like, thing on the map that says, here's your corpse. You got to remember. You could die in the middle of the water and, like, lose your body. You could die in the middle of a forest and not everything looks the same, and you got to find it. And if you leave it out there too long, it rots and all your equipment goes away. So if you can't find it, you're effed. You have to like go talk to other people and find a special spell from a special person that will help you find your corpse. And all the while, the timer's ticking down. You only have so much time before your corpse rots. And you just lost like half a level. And you can find a special person with a special spell to run all the way from wherever they are. They could be on the other side of the world. And tell them, okay, can you come resurrect my corpse? They're like, dude, I'm on the other side of the world. It's going to take me like 30 minutes to get there. You're like, okay, well, I'll give you this much money. And you have to convince them to come all the way to where your body is to cast a spell on you to get some of your experience back. But you have to give them money, so either way you lost something. Because it's not easy to get money either. So you're going to lose something either way if you die. Either money or experience. Unless you just have like a best friend with like the best spell that's right there. and they'll do it for you for free. Like, that's the only time. And even then, you still lose like a 5% or something. And that's why we love it, yeah. That game has memes about it, yeah. It's like, people, I say it's the hardest MMO, but I haven't played every single MMO ever, so of course there'll be like one guy that comes in the chat like, no, this one is. But not very many people will argue that it's not the hardest. Alright, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Faceless One and Chad for the train business. I think between the two of you, you probably got it started up and everything, I would say. Put that rag back in your pocket. Pull them pants up. Start the train up. Get it moving a little bit. Appreciate it. But yeah. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. Tomorrow is Thursday. New account playthrough. I might live stream it. I might not. You know how that goes. I don't know. It might be it's Thursday. I said I wasn't going to live stream on Thursdays. I might pop up here and there on Thursdays, so I don't know. Just stay tuned. But most likely I won't. I'm going to try to make that guide or list video off the new account. I got to, like, think of something to do. Because I want to make progress, but also make the videos more exciting for whatever. I'm not going to just sit there and do an hour and just play battles and give advice that I've already given. Like, I'm going to try to make it like a list or guide video that's a little bit shorter than, like, 30 minutes or less, but also make progress. I don't know. I haven't, like, fully made it polished yet, what I'm trying to do there. I just don't want it to be an hour long of me playing Kingdom Quests and, like, saying stuff I've already said, basically. But yeah, Friday we got Vault. I might do Gems of War after dark Friday night, because I've already done 1 million Vault videos. If you need a Vault video, just look on my channel. There's probably freaking 25 of them on the channel. And there's probably one from like a month ago. And then there's probably one from 3 months ago, and there's probably one from 6 months ago. So there's newer ones. They're not just all super old. I probably have like 25 Vault videos on the channel already. Like, I can't think of anything else to do for that. Yeah, and then Saturday spoilers, Sunday live stream, 10 a.m. EST. And back around, do the whole thing all over again, like always. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me today. White Castle sucks. Yeah, I never go there. I don't know if I would say it sucks, but I guess I don't... my opinion of it is I never go there, so I guess I don't like it that much. Chad says, alrighty, y'all, take care, everyone, and thanks, Cinny. Slap that button on the way out. Do it. Blessings. Peace out, bro, says Chad. Elgin says, take care, all. Peace and love. Supernova says, at least you didn't have to contact an administrator to get your corpse from an invisible hole in the map. You coulda. That's happened in that game. People fall under the map. Like, when they first put out an expansion, I've listened to, like, developer interviews where that's what they did all day. Like, people's corpses would fall through the map, and they had to go get them. All right, later, Ghost Rebel, Mike D, Faceless One. Thank you for joining me today. Supernova, Chad Angelo, Chad Clipbomb, Elgin's Toy, U7, Mike D, Ghost Rebel. We got Chad, we got Supernova, we got Other Barry. Shout out to Other Barry today. Supernova, Chad, Faceless One. Tyrion Shark was here, did not get fined. Supernova, we got Ghost Rebel, we got Tim, we got Drager X. Thanks for joining us today, Drager. Neophyte, thank you, Neophyte. Supernova, Funky Town, Texas. He's here like every freaking time almost. Shout out to Funky Town, Texas, the freaking Grim Reaper of Texas. Supernova, Neophyte, Chad, Faceless One with the 5. Thank you so much, man. Drager, Neophyte, Elgins. Jay Shar was here. Shout out to Jay Shar. Thanks for joining us today. Christian was a little spammy, but you know, my little pet project there. Give him a lot of rope. I don't know why. Dr. Mopsister 2 was here. Georgie Georgiev was here. Gidralis was here. Namastic Justicus was here. And we had Tender Hot XYZ Best Adult Dating Site. Chad with the 2, you're a freaking legend, bro. You might get yourself you might want to, whatever your avatar you want to make for your emoji. Like, I'll definitely, whoever wins it or whatever, whoever I make, if I make that a thing, like, I'll make sure to contact you and, you know, I won't just do it. Drager, Namastic. I think we need a Chad emoji, though, at least one of these days. Maybe like DC United. I don't know. Don't start saying names, Cinny. Alright, y'all. Have a great day. You're the best. Thank you so much, and I'll see ya tomorrow at some point. Probably for the new account playthrough. Peace out.